Yo guys, CFB, welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you're all doing well. Today, we're not doing a transfer news video. It's actually crazy. We are back with the match previews. Match previews for the new upcoming season, the 2022-23 season. No. Let's not go back to that. The 2023/24 season, 2023-2024. You know what I'm trying to say. Yes, that is definitely right. Yeah, let's ignore the other season, bloody hell. So yeah, we've got a lot to go through. You know, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. It's been a while since I've done any sort of videos that haven't been transfer news videos. So it's good. It's finally good to, you know, go with a different pathway for me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, before we get into the video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time we upload a video. Also, first link in the description is my second channel, so go and check that out if you really want to. If you want to see more of me, go and check it out. If you like gaming content, check it out. I would hope to release some vlogs maybe sometime soon. If I do anything interesting, I don't know. I'll let you know. So, yeah, let's get straight into the match preview for Chelsea versus Liverpool. Oh, it's a big one. To start off the Premier League, it is a huge game. You know, we've had all the Premier League games play now. I think we're the last ones to play the first game of the season. Because obviously, Friday was City, Haaland scoring a brace. It's stupid at this point, mate. Stupid. And then obviously, you know, you had Arsenal play today and stuff like that. You got a couple of teams playing tomorrow as well, along with us. So, yeah, let's get straight into the preview. So, there isn't really much to talk about because Chelsea haven't played for ages. We've had the pre-season games where we looked really good in pre-season. We had 5 pre-season games, I think. We played against Wrexham, Dortmund, Newcastle, Brighton, and that might be it. That might be it from the top of my head. I can't think of any other team as of right now. But we didn't lose a game, which, hey, that's all you could wish for in a way. You know what I mean? Pre-season doesn't really mean much, but, you know, if you win all your games, then hey, you know. And they were against some decent teams. Brighton are no mugs. Newcastle are no mugs, you know. And then talk about Liverpool's pre-season. I ain't going to sit here and say I watched Liverpool. No, I don't. I wouldn't. No way. But from what I've seen, apparently they had a rocky pre-season. If you're a Liverpool fan here watching the video, let me know in the comments down below. That's from what I've heard, that you guys had a rocky pre-season. That doesn't mean, you know, let me say this. The Premier League is different gravy. It's different gravy to friendlies. Friendlies are, like I said throughout the whole time when I was mentioning the friendlies in my transfer news videos, the friendlies are literally fitness in the legs. It's fitness in the legs. It's not really a huge deal for the result. It's literally just get the players' fitness up. Whereas the Premier League is the real deal. Now, Liverpool, let's be real. We all know they're tough. They're tough. You know, going forward, they're dangerous, very dangerous. You got Cody Gakpo, who is a good player. Mohamed Salah, who is a very good player. He is a good player, but as a footballer, I don't rate him that highly. That's why I always say Hazard's the clear player. And they've got Uruguayan striker, Darwin Núñez, who I don't really rate, but he can be a problem when he's on his day. You know, they've got a good front line. Their midfield's been revamped as well. You know, you got McAllister, again, a player who is not a mug at all. Very, very strong player. We was interested in him, and he ended up going to Liverpool, so fair play on that behalf. He's a cracking player. Sobolowski, I don't know how to say his name, from RB Leipzig, again, a really good player. Yeah, they've got a good team, but defensively, this is where maybe some people who, if you're watching this video and you're not a Chelsea fan or a Liverpool fan, you might frown on this when I say this. It might seem crazy when I say their defence isn't that good, because you're going to say, oh, Van Dijk, this, Van Dijk. This isn't 2018 or 2019 or somewhat 2020 anymore. Van Dijk's out. Well, he's not average, let's be real. Come on, let's be real here. He's a good player, but he's very easily bypassed nowadays. He is very easily bypassed. You know, he's not as strong as he used to be. He's good at playing over the top through balls. Trent as well. You know, he's a player that can get bypassed on that wing back easily. Defensively, they're not that great. They're not that great in my opinion. I think pre-season has shown that. I think last season showed that as well. The season before, you could kind of see it was starting to creep in a little bit. So we're going to have to be on that A game still. You know, I think we're strong defensively, and I think we're strong going forward. With our team, you know, in pre-season, again, like I said, in this preview, I'm literally going to have to basically talk about pre-season because it's all I can really base it off going into this preview. For pre-season, we looked fit. We looked fit. Physically, mentally, we looked amazing. Pochettino, you can clearly tell in only a couple of weeks, had systems and, what's the word? Oh, I forgot the words. Patterns of play. He had patterns of play going on that he taught our players in a matter of weeks, a matter of days. And he looked really, really strong. You know, you look at Mudrik's goal with pre-season when he was linking up with Jackson. Oh, mwah. If he implements that tomorrow, all we can ask for. You know, and now I think we've had about a week and a half off since our last friendly, whereas I think Liverpool have played, I think every Premier League team has played most recently in a friendly before their Premier League season compared to us as well. So, yeah, it's all important to get a good head start for tomorrow. Like I said, I think defensively, we can beat Liverpool. I think defensively, we can bypass Liverpool quite easily, defensively. Let's not beat around the bush here. I generally think we can. But it's Liverpool going forward that kind of worries me because I do think going forward they are really, really good. But I'm more than confident in my defence that I've put out for the preview in about a couple minutes' time that I'll give you guys soon. So yeah, actually, let's get straight into it now because I'll be honest, I'm running out of things to say because there's not really been any games, you know what I mean? There's been no games. This is the first Premier League game of the season for us. So there isn't really much to talk about in that sense. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys my team that I think Chelsea should line up with for tomorrow. So, the team I think Chelsea should line up with for tomorrow, I think we will be using a 4-2-3-1. I think that's a formation that we've seen quite a lot from Pochettino throughout the years before he came to us, and he has implemented in pre-season as well. So it will be the 4-2-3-1. That's what I am expecting. So I'm just going to put the full team up right here for you right now. So that's the team I'm going with. So I'm going to go through each player individually and why I've picked them. So, yeah. Robert Sanchez in goal. Now, why have I put Robert Sanchez in goal? So, I haven't put it into this video yet, so I'm basically going to say it now. I'm not going to say it in another transfer news video. But it came out last night that Kepa is potentially going to go to either Bayern or Real Madrid. I said this in my last transfer news video, but it came out last night that apparently it's very close. So I already had Robert Sanchez in my head, like, alright, okay then, so, you know, Robert Sanchez has to be picked, surely, because you can't pick a player that wants to leave Chelsea. Well, it came out now that Kepa has joined Real Madrid. Here we go. He has joined Real Madrid on loan. Not an obligation to buy, but an option to buy as well. So, don't know what we're doing there. I think it should be an obligation. But, yeah, has to be Robert Sanchez to go. Can't be Bettinelli, can it? I'm sorry, Bettinelli. I've got full faith in Robert Sanchez, you know. He's a ball-playing keeper, which is what Pochettino wanted. I think from long-distance shots as well, I think Sanchez will be better than what Kepa was, because Kepa was prone to long shots. So I'm very excited to see how Sanchez does. Ball-playing out for the back line. So, yeah. Well, back four, I've gone with Ian Mason left-back, Levi Colwill centre-back, Thiago Silva centre-back, and Reece James right-back. Now, it was a tough one. It was a tough one, especially with the wing-backs. The centre-backs were quite easy, but the wing-backs were quite difficult, I can't lie, to choose, because I know a lot of people don't rate Chilwell. I see him get a lot of hate. I think he's very, very overhated. But I've gone with Ian Mason for tomorrow because I think there's a bit more... What's the word? I think I think he's a bit more eager to show something for Chelsea tomorrow. I think it will be Chilwell because obviously he's been chosen as vice captain to Reece James. Fair play. But I've gone with Ian Mason because I think he has more of a point to prove. I think he wants to prove more of a point than Chilwell would for tomorrow. But I totally understand if we went with Chilwell anyway. I think Ian Mason also would add in pace to this team. A lot of pace. So, yeah. Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva. Levi Colwill's easy pick because, you know, there's not really anyone else left centre back. But also with Levi Colwill, I think those over the top through balls to a certain left winger we got in the team that I will mention in a minute. I think it's going to be very, very delightful. I think that will break that Liverpool high line. So we know Liverpool play that high line. I think it will break it. And I think we could cause some problems with that long ball that Levi Colwill has. Thiago Silva, yes, a bit of an easy pick because obviously we can't choose Fofana. Where's Fofana? And Diassi. I would like to see Diassi play tomorrow. I think it would be quite nice. But I would like more of an experience with this younger backline. Like Ian Mason, Colwill, they're not as experienced as a Reece James. So Reece James doesn't really need that, you know, that experience. But Thiago Silva could offer it and help Ian Mason and Colwill for tomorrow. So I was thinking about if Chelsea even checked a Diassi, and I think it'll be less experience than what a Thiago Silva would add to the team. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, Reece James, self-explanatory, really. I feel a bit bad for Gusto because I think Gusto is amazing. I think against Brighton, that friendly, he had Matoma locked. But I hope, again, like Diassi, I hope Gusto gets some minutes today. It would be quite nice to see. Maybe if Gusto was to come on at right back, maybe we could see Reece James in the midfield for a bit if we're winning by any point. So, yeah. Two midfielders. I'll go with Enzo Fernandez and Andre Santos. Now, we don't have a DM yet. Very, very soon, though. Very, very soon. But it won't be for in time for this game. But, so between the two of them can do DM. Enzo Fernandez and Andre Santos can both do DM. So, I think both of them should be switching, maybe. Talking to each other, switching minute to minute on, you know, maybe one person plays as D8, one person plays as DM, and then 15 minutes later they swap. I don't know. It's not both of their favourite position, the DM position, but it's only for one game, and I've got full belief. Let me just say about Enzo Fernandez, self-explanatory really, the guy will make a great... I'm already saying this right now, I think he will get an assist for tomorrow. I think he will. I think those over-the-top through balls he can offer as well. I think he's going to spot somebody and somebody's going to score. So let's move on to Andre Santos. I've got big hopes for Andre Santos tomorrow. I'm excited to see him. Am I expecting a couple of mistakes? Yes. You know, the guy's like 20, 21. You know, he's going to make some mistakes. You know, it's his first time playing for a big club, you know. He's a talented player. If he makes a mistake tomorrow, I've got full belief in the future he's going to be one of our biggest players. I fully do. And I think he's going to have a really, really good game, though, tomorrow. Really good game. So I'm really excited to see Andre Santos. I think he can really lock that midfield down with Enzo Fernandez tomorrow. Really think he can. So now moving on to the midfield three. Mudryk, Chukwuemeka and Sterling. Let's start with Sterling. I wouldn't have Sterling in here. I think he was really, really poor in pre-season. I think Sterling was mega poor. Oh my God, awful. It seemed like he just doesn't care. That's my thing. But if he scores tomorrow, I'll love him. You know what I'm saying? I will. I just want to see a bit more urgency from Sterling, taking on players a bit more, maybe showing a bit more interest, because it just doesn't seem like he's interested at all for me. I put Sterling in because I don't think Madueke is fully ready yet. I think he has been in training, but I don't think he's fully ready. We might see some minutes from Madueke. If he's on the bench, I hope he does get some minutes. If he starts, then great. I would start Madueke over Sterling, but I think Sterling's more fitter at the moment than Madueke, because I think Madueke is still recovering from an injury. Mudryk, kind of self-explanatory really. I think he's proven in pre-season that he definitely 100% deserves a start for tomorrow. I've got full belief he's going to be great against Liverpool. Full belief. You know, in the last time we played Liverpool in that draw, I was screaming in the preview for Chelsea to play Mudryk because I knew the over the top through balls would catch Liverpool's high line off guard. With Levi Colwill and Enzo Fernandez there, I know for certain one of those over the top through balls against that, in my opinion, not great Liverpool defence at the moment. I reckon we could be in for something special tomorrow. I fully do. So I'm really excited to see Mudryk. Chukwuemeka in the cam. I got full belief in Chukwuemeka. Full belief. Again, another very, very young, unexperienced player. But obviously Nkunku's injured for 4 months. Oh, God. I'm unfortunate. Hopefully he recovers well. But I've got full belief in Chukwuemeka. I think he's going to have a good game tomorrow. I hope he takes on some players, because taking on players, I've noticed, is one of Carney's best traits. He's really good at that. That's how he creates his chances. You know what I mean? He's a very, very confident player for his age, so fair play to him. And then, up front, Nicholas Jackson. I'm really excited to see this guy. Really excited. Again, another player who was amazing in pre-season. Amazing. I'm really excited to see how he does tomorrow. I think his link up with Mudryk could be something. It could be something to catch that Liverpool defence off guard. But he's got to deal with Van Dijk, and Van Dijk is a test. It is a test. As much as I've said that defence for Liverpool is a bit not great, it's still going to be a test against Van Dijk, you know. It's something he's never seen before. Like I said, that link up with Mudryk's going to be good. I think he could, I think the way you can unlock Sterling in this game is from Jackson's link up. I think it could be special. I really think it could. So, yeah. I'm really excited to see Jackson for tomorrow. And yeah, that's my full team. Let me know in the comments down below what you would go with for tomorrow. So, score prediction for tomorrow. I'm actually going to put the score prediction over here. Haven't got a confident answer, because I know this seems unusual. Like, I'm not backing my team, but it's either going to be a Chelsea win or it's going to be a draw, and I'm leaning towards more of a draw. I think it's going to be a draw. I don't think we will lose. Obviously, there's a chance we'll lose. Liverpool are a really good team. Let's not knock this off them. They're a really good team. What worries me is them going forward. That's what worries me. How is that midfield going to deal with their press? Because they've got a good press. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think it's going to be a really, really good game for tomorrow. I think we're going to show signs, even though we drew with them, I think we're going to show signs that we are the better team on the day. And get unlucky, I think. I think we'll get unlucky. You know, we have got the youngest squad in the league as well. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. By the way, Arsenal fans were using that as an excuse last time. Remember, I said this is not an excuse. We have got the youngest team in the league. That's factual. Arsenal got the 4th, so I don't know what Arsenal fans were on about last year. I think ours is an average of like 22.6, I think I read, or something. It's crazy. But I think we're going to show we're the better team on the day, and show really encouraging signs. 20%, my bad. But we're just going to fall short. Just about fall short. But I think that the bridge is going to be rocking for tomorrow, and I think we're going to be up for it. So, yeah. I'm really excited for tomorrow. I'm really, really excited. I've been waiting all week for this. So, yeah. About 2 weeks, I'll be honest. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments down below what your score prediction would be. Your team, you know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll be very intrigued to know. And, yeah, let's roll on tomorrow. Roll on tomorrow. So, yeah. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And, yeah. Take care, all. And I'll see you in the match review for tomorrow. Take care, and up the Charles, come on!